This is W4 Zulu Golf India. Name is Mike, over.
Roger, Roger, Mike. Let me get that down. And where are you located, Mike?
I'm in audio there. I'm in northeast Alabama. I'm up in the corner up there, and I'm on a little Yaesu X108G transceiver, over.
Oh, Roger, sounds good. Looks to be about a 12 over on you, sir.
Yeah, I'm driving I'm driving a 30L1 with it, putting out about 150 watts, so I was sure to get you, but I've got the compressor on this to, it doesn't give you dB, it's 2.1, 3.1, etc., and I've got the first notch on it, 2.1, and I didn't know whether that was enough or not. Just a second. There it is with no compression on it at all, none at all, none at all. And there it is at the first notch of compression, over.
Roger. Check the second notch. Let's see where we go.
Okay, there's the second notch of compression, W4ZGI.
Now go back to the first. You sound perfect with just in the first one, Roger.
Okay, there is no compression at all, and is that the one you meant, or just the first compression?
No, the first compression. I believe in, usually we say the compressor is set to about a third of its capabilities, a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, however the nomenclature of the input, control pot is, about a third of its capabilities. That way, nobody ever hears it working, but it is working, and that's the main thing. You don't want to hear a compressor compressing. When you hear a compressor compressing, the guy's got too much compression.
Yeah, I know it. I sure do. And this little Chinese radio doesn't give any kind of a percentage or anything. It just got 2 or 3 different notches on it that you can adjust to. But I appreciate it. I've had very good audio reports with it set on this setting, and I didn't know whether it was better this way or one up or one down, so I certainly appreciate your help. You have a wonderful signal here in northeast Alabama, over.
Roger, thank you, sir. Now, do you have EQ on that radio?
No, I do not have EQ, and there's no ALC meter on this radio, just a power output digital meter.
All right, so with the absence of EQ, I would suggest that you pull back off mic about 2 inches. And you do have a mic gain control, Roger?
Roger, I do not. Let me think. Do I have a mic gain? No, I don't have a mic gain control. There's one inside the radio, but you have to tear it apart to get to it. So I am back about 6 inches from the microphone right now.
Roger. Now come on up on it, just like you were. I was going to do some inverse bass buildup, proximity effect, inverse proximity effect, where you can EQ by pulling off mic. But I think you're better off where you were, Roger.
Okay, I'm up. This is about 3 inches from it. This is normally about where I talk into it, over.
Yeah, you got it. I wouldn't change a thing. Get the duct tape.
I will, and I sure appreciate it. You do a great job with people. I've looked at your website, and you do a fantastic job and a wonderful service. I appreciate your help a lot. This is Mike, W4ZGI 73.
Roger, Mike. Now, I would suggest one thing for you. If you went down to your local music store and get yourself a foam windscreen to put over that mic. Get a foam windscreen at your local music store and just put over that mic, and that will take care of the last vestiges of any kind of mouth noises or plosives or anything. It just it's all positives, no negatives with the foam windscreen, Roger.
Roger on that. I do that. I do it with my other mics. This is one of those hand mics that's got a bunch of push buttons on it too, and it's got a little bitty slot where you talk into the front of the mic, but it's going into that little electret condenser element inside, and it's a slot that's 1/4 of an inch wide and about a 64th of an inch wide, deep, over.
Roger, Roger. Okay, the way to handle that before they make the windscreen, those foam windscreens, well, they're only about 3 inches long, so they just fit right over even a hand mic, just perfect. The newer ones, like I say, they're only about 3 inches long. But in the interim between that, what you could do with that mic is don't talk into it, talk across it. Pull it up to your mouth, put it to the side, and where it actually touches your mouth, but just talk past it, right across it. Roger?
Roger on that. That's what I'm doing right now, and that it seems to be modulating every bit as well. Hopefully that sounds a little better.
Roger, and your EQ sounded a little bit better too, a little bit higher end that way. So I would just run it just like that. Roger?
Roger. Thank you again. 7-3.
Roger, Roger. 3 sideways, sir. Have a good afternoon, a great weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. If you've got a radio you want to check out, give us a shout. We are recording now live till 5, at which point, later we'll post it up on YouTube, and you can go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, and that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page. And on that page, you'll be looking for one Qso-Vlog entitled My Group Aircheck 11/22/19, today's date. My Group Aircheck 11/22/19. This is a KC9VKV listening.